All right, what do you think about it?
It's beautiful.
You like it?
Yeah.
All right, do you know how to get in?
Right?
Ah, yes.
Oh, it's locked.
There you go. Boom. Press the brake, press the power, and we're good. What's going on, guys? It's Ricky with TechBuild Solutions. I hope that you guys are all having an absolute amazing day. I have my amazing friend here, Jolie. So what are we going to be talking about today?
We're going to be talking about this beautiful GTR that we're in.
No, we're going to be talking about one of your latest investments. So do you want to tell them a little bit more about, you know, kind of like how you came about that car? For those that aren't familiar with kind of like what it is that, you know, we invest in, one of the main markets that I'm known for investing in, one of the ones that you just got involved with within the past 5 to 6 months, is investing in cars, right?
Right.
And obviously when it comes down to investing in cars, at least for myself, I want to make sure that I invest in cars in which I have a passion for driving. And that's what you just did on your latest flip. Before we talk about how much money you made and how quick it actually came about, can we talk about, you know, why you enjoyed this specific flip? So when I asked you what was your most enjoyable flip, why is this one, the Nissan Xterra, your most enjoyable flip?
Well, like it was just like a weird timing, and just because of like I never have ever downloaded, like, what is it? Let Go, yes. Yeah. I found the deal and I was like, oh my gosh, like I was just ecstatic because like I like to set myself goals for like cars I want to enjoy. So the Nissan Xterra, believe it or not, was actually one of the cars I actually wanted to enjoy just because of like how sporty it looks, and I just fell in love with it. So when I saw it, I had already studied like what they go for, like on KBB and stuff like that. So I was ready. Like it was just, and it was already a good deal. I already knew I was gonna make like a pretty decent amount of money on it, just because he had posted it for $2,500 and Kelly Blue Book said it was worth for $3,800. Sorry. I already knew I was walking into like a great deal. I mean, when it came down to, you know, actually buying the car, you felt very comfortable? Oh, very much so. And then I knew that he was, obviously I could get like a pretty good feel for the guy, that whatever he was telling me was truthful. I automatically started kind of like negotiating with him, and I got it to a really good price of $1,900, and then right away I was sold. So I even test driving it, it rode super smooth, so I was really, really happy to drive it home. Do you think it was one of your most like just enjoyable flips, not only because the car that it was, obviously it's a car that you wanted, but on top of that, it was such a fluid transaction when it came down to, you know, buying it, posting it for sale, and then 48 hours later. That's the other thing too, is like I make about like, you know, like $1,300 within a 2-week span, and I had made $1,700 within, so I only basically put in like 30 minutes of effort negotiating with this guy to make a profit. So. Yeah, and I think that's what a lot of people overlook is the, you know, first of all, you have a passion for cars. I mean, you got started when it came down to buying and reselling cars, if I'm not mistaken, because of Caleb, right? You were friends with Caleb, you saw that he was actively investing in cars, and then you became exposed to the market. The hardest thing that you told me was the first step of taking action and taking initiative, right? Oh my gosh, yes, because you know, you never, like, I don't know, like I was just really like obviously skeptical, because I was like, you know, I don't know if I'll be good at it, you know, stuff like that, but I knew that Caleb would steer me in the right path, just because, you know, Caleb is a very trustworthy guy, and he had a lot of experience, and he actually had to learn through trial and error, and I knew that he would help me, you know, steer me in the way where I wouldn't have to learn from trial and error. I'll have like, you know, somebody to help me out. I think that's one of the best things, like when it comes down to like wanting to explore about a new market, to have a friend who's already so well versed in that market that can talk to you about his best practices, and most importantly his mistakes, so you don't have to, you know, pay the same price that he did when it came down to those certain mistakes. And obviously Caleb's like, I go to him even when it comes down to like the higher volume flips, just because he's so knowledgeable on kind of like what to look out for and what I can leverage, because he's almost like a walking Kelly Blue Book, right? Because he's been doing it for so long, so it makes it all the better. Like I've been doing it, I said, for like 5 months, and I still call Caleb all the time, just because I experience new things that I've never experienced before, and instead of investing my money in it, I love that I can, you know, have him to either text or, you know, call him to get his advice, and, you know, make sure that I'm not investing myself into something that
profitable.
Profitable, right?
Yeah, and I think that's the best thing. So having someone that, you know, makes it extremely encouraging to and welcoming, right, to explore a new market. It helps you manage your risk and feel comfortable with the whole transaction. On top of that, him being so knowledgeable, you're able to utilize that to be able to, you know, get his 2 cents on whether it's a true good deal that you actually found. And I think that's why he's such an asset to the Flipping Wheels community, because, you know, anybody within the Flipping Wheels course can literally direct message him anytime throughout the day.
That amazes me.
Right?
Like that really does.
That it's so accessible, and if you think that you find a good deal, then guess what? You can get the 2 cents from someone who's been doing this for a living for years. Right. I think, and you get to have fun when you're doing it, you get to enjoy your investment, and then on top of that, you get to make money.
Yeah, and you guys, and people in that chat room, people all have different experiences too.
Yep, and it's being able to, like, let's say that you come across like this, there's this Scion FRS in front of us. So let's say you come across a Scion FRS and you're like, hey, I found it for this amount. Being able to share that with someone, and then it's kind of like we do when it comes down to trading. You share the stock that you see value in, and then you get a bunch of other people's opinion, and maybe what has led to their success. Maybe they don't have the best experience with that specific stock. Right. Things to look out for, right?
Or like certain cars that don't make, you know, or not very good at like a turnaround.
Correct. That might take a little bit longer to sell. There's certain issues that they might have that you were not aware of. But again, networking is key, and being able to surround yourself with people that are obsessing about this market that you are, you know, planning to invest in, I think is absolutely huge. So,
and it's motivating.
Yeah, being able to see everyone like and their success, right?
It just makes you want to do better than, you know what I mean? It's like kind of like a competition, and it's like, it's fun.
But you have to be, out of like everyone within the Flipping Wheels community that just got started, you have to be one of the top ones that's killing it right now, right?
Oh, I mean, I hope so. Because I keep trying to, you know, get more and more, not like more and more, but like get cars that I know that are just like, they're going to be a great
You're very consistent, right? It's now, it first started as just like, I mean, it's still a hobby, right?
Oh, definitely.
You still do what you do full time, but now this just allows you, like, at your own time. I think that's the beautiful thing about this. You get to invest at your own time when you want to.
Oh my gosh.
So you choose what car you want to invest in, that you want to enjoy, and that you want to profit off of. And when you want to take action, then guess what? Because we have the knowledge on how to negotiate and how to find good deals, you're able to do that, and that's such a blessing.
It is, it's crazy, because I really, like, I'm just happy that I actually did it. You know, it's just,
taking action.
Oh, right, and that's just, like I said, that's just the biggest hump. But once you get over that hump of actually, you know, investing your money into that, it's all downhill from there. It just gets easier and easier.
I like it. So thank you guys again so much for watching. Again, we just wanted to share one of the success stories, and again, many more to come from Jolie, as she's been absolutely killing it. One of the top investors when it comes down to the Flipping Wheels community. So if you guys want to follow her, her first link is down in the description, and you feel free to ask her any questions. Maybe, you know, if you're considering investing in this market, feel free to ask her what, you know, motivated her to actually take action, and hopefully she can be there to be a part of your success. Also, if you guys are ready to take action right now, we are running a promotion when it comes down to the 30 days money back guarantee. So if you guys want to start learning how to invest in cars, again, click that second link down in the description, learn a little bit more about the mentorship program that we have, and then again, the 30-day challenge. So if you don't make your money back that you invested in the course within the first 30 days, guess what? You get your money back, and it's as simple as that. Feel free to drop a thumbs up if you guys enjoyed this video. We're gonna go get some boba right now. And like always, guys, let's make sure that we end the year on a green note. Take it easy, team.
I'm on a new level. I'm on a new level. I'm on a new level. I'm on a new level.